everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf, and today I'm going to be playing some more VGC Regulation G on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked ladder, and I'm going to be using Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. The team I'm going to be rocking with today did get top 16 at EUIC at the European International Championship, and this team has some very cool sets, some old friends, and a really cool Pokemon pick as well. This team was piloted by VGC, who I will have linked in the description down below, who did have a fantastic run at EUIC, getting top 16 at the biggest Pokemon tournament ever. And as you can see, we are using Galarian Weezing, we are using Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, right here, rocking Terra Water, rocking Rocky Helmet, Dazzling Gleam, Taunt, Protect, Toxic Spikes, and we do have Dragonite and Chiempao back to terrorize ladder. We are Choice Band, Dragonite, Inner Focus, so that we can't be flinched, we can't be faked out, and we can't be intimidated. Extreme Speed, Outrage, Aerial Ace, Stomping Tantrum. We do have the AV Iron Hands, but if you look at this Chiempao, you do see that correctly. We are Life Orb. We are the Orb of Life with Ice Spinner, Sucker Punch, Throat Chop, and Stellar Terra to boost our damage output even more. So this way we have Sword of Ruin to lower the opponent's defenses, we have Stab, we have Life Orb, and we have Terra Stellar. So a Terra Stellar Life Orb Sucker Punch with Sword of Ruin alive on the board is going to be doing a damage. And then you do see the restricted of choice is Shadow Rider, Calyrex, and this Pokemon is rocking Psychic, Protect, Encore, I love the Encore tech, and Astral Barrage with the almost said Choice Scarf, wrong, with the Focus Sash and the Terra Ghost, so we can double dip and get that spicy double stab boost. And something I do want to point out is we do have Neutralizing Gas on the Weezing, right? So Neutralizing Gas fills the whole stadium, fills the whole board, meaning that everybody's, what's the word? Abilities, oh my gosh, you just saw my brain buffer in real time. Everybody's abilities are turned off, including Weezing's partner. However, for definite reasons that definitely exist, Neutralizing Gas does not turn off as one. So Neutralizing Gas does not affect either Calyrex Ghost Rider or Calyrex Ice Rider. So it is a perfect pair with the Weezing. And then to round the team out, we do have Choice Scarf, Rapid Strike Urshifu, Terra Water to make sure that we can pump out a little bit of extra damage. And now this team does look really fun. I'm excited to be able to priority spam on ladder again. So without further ado, let's hop into some games. Alrighty, first game of the day, and we do have a Zamazenta. This is a very interesting matchup. Ooh, I'm super curious about this matchup. I really do think they do have wide guard potential, so that's something I have to look at, but I really do think this lead is honestly quite nice. I do like the Weezing. The Weezing can shut off their terrain, the Weezing can shut off their photosynthesis, so that does feel pretty decent. And then what am I feeling as the last two mons? It might be Chiempao plus Ursh. Like, I do think the Scarf Ursh can really do a lot here. I don't think I love Iron Hands. I could bring Dragonite. They have no way to stop priority spam, which definitely feels pretty good. I think I'm gonna go Chiempao Ursh. That's a little bit not great if they have their Rillaboom, but I think this should be okay. Again, I do think there's a real case to be made for the Dragonite here. I think there's a very, very real case to be made for the Dragonite, but I'm just a little bit worried. They have a Ghost type, like if I lock myself into E-Speed, they have a Ghost type, E-Speed's not going to be doing very much to Zamazenta either. So, again, I like, maybe that's a great card. Maybe in a best of 3, I would definitely consider bringing it, seeing what they would bring here, but I think Urshi's just my best bet. And they go Zama Ursh. Okay. Is this Scarf Urshifu? I could go Terra Water. Not on you, sorry. I do kind of want to taunt. Do they have a way to absorb the spikes? They certainly don't. They certainly don't. I can protect in front of the Urshifu because we do have the neutralizing gas, so Urshifu will not go through the neutralizing gas. I think there's a very real world that they double into my Weezing, but I do think the Terra Water should save me. The Terra Water should save me from that. And if they protect, that's an instant Encore the next turn. If they do double it, oh, that's an Encore. That's an Encore. If they do double into the Weezing here, okay, perfect. So we take almost no damage, they take chip damage. That was a great Terra from me. I'm very, very happy. I could Encore either of these Mons, to be fair. I really, really could Encore either of these Mons. I'm gonna Toxic Spikes and Encore into the Ursh. I could also Dazzle. I think there's absolutely no reason I don't click these buttons. Like, I think Encore is perfect here. Absolutely stunning here. I probably don't get my spikes. Maybe I was supposed to protect. I probably don't get my spikes because they body press, but they didn't get their +1 for the body press. So I'm hoping that my Weezing can live. But they are thinking about it, and there is a real chance they know the sets on this team. But they aren't Scarf. Okay, they're tearing. They're tearing just to get Encored. Feels good! Yo, feels amazing. Okay. I like that Terra from them. They want to pump out more damage, and they don't want to be weak to my potential Dazzling Gleam or Strange Steam, so that makes perfect sense to me. Nice. We eat, and you take more chip damage, and you protect. Nice. I could Encore them into Body Press. Like, I'm not going to, but I could. So I'm just gonna Dazzle and Astral for whatever wants to swap in. Urshi will get the Protect this turn because we saw that the Protect did fail last turn. So they will get it this turn. Yep. And they stay in. I like that. We get to click our little Astral Barrage. I'm not sure another one KOs, but maybe... Oh, it actually definitely does after the... Yeah. Another one absolutely KOs. That's fantastic for us. This shouldn't pick up, and I hope it doesn't, because I want that +1. Perfect. Perfect. I probably should have checked to make sure that they were still taunted, but I do think that they are still taunted here. And now this means whatever comes in the bag is also going to get poisoned. My sash has not been broken yet, and it's not going to get broken here. Because I will KO the, they have to protect this turn on the Ursh. They do get the double, yo, no way. No way. Okay, that's unfortunate for me, but it's gonna happen. So I get to click this, I get to go to +1. Yeah, that double was, like, legitimately bad. That double's legitimately bad for me. But I think I can probably get around it, but we'll see. We are +1, Sash intact, so that feels good. Whatever comes in, you're getting poisoned. So they'll also be taking chip damage, and they've used their Terra and their, Chien-Pao. Okay. Okay. So they have to jet here. I think they absolutely have to jet here. I think I let him go for it. Let me see what they could have in the back. I could also Encore to avoid the Sucker Punch. Because they have to double into my Callie. You have to double into my Callie here. Okay, you do Jet. Yep, it's into the Callie. It is, okay. Unfortunate, then this should be a Sucker Punch. It's not, okay. Well, I then kind of do get away with this. Because you either are gonna KO my Callie and then I get a single target Gleam off, or you leave my Callie alone. And either way, then I'm fine. +2. Throat Chop. Oh, okay. Cool. This is absolutely fine, I think. And then you take some more chip damage. Whatever comes in is also gonna get poisoned, so that feels good. No more neutralizing gas. Sort of ruin. That's one more chip damage, perfect. Or one more poison tick. They might have Rillaboom. They might have Rillaboom. So just in case, I do bring in the Chien-Pao here. So that way I can oh, it's Flutter. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm always gonna double protect. Because the Chien-Pao, I think, goes, well... Yeah, I think I always double protect here. Should be Booster. Yeah, I'm gonna double protect, just to get extra, poison damage, right? Because I want to be able to do as much damage as possible with my Chien-Pao. So, like, I can click Sucker Punch. And, because I'm Life Orb and it's Stab. Yep, there's their Sucker Punch. Into the Flutter, and it shouldn't KO, but it will do very good damage, and it may even put them in range for another Poison Tick the next turn. And I think this Poison Tick should be enough for the Chien-Pao. Yes? Very nice. Okay. Yeah. So now they have to lock Gleam. They absolutely have to lock Gleam here. And I believe, I'm just looking at the paste, we are 252, 252 on our horse. But I think we live a Gleam. Sucker Punch just actually KOs. That's nasty work, Chien-Pao! You don't even let them move! Yo, absolutely nasty work. And that's one of the things I absolutely love about Life Orb Chien-Pao, is that people might be calced to live Sash Chien-Pao, but they might not be calced to live the Life Orb Chien-Pao set. So I think we were really able to catch them off guard. We got to show off so much in that game. I'm so happy. The Weezing put in so much work. The Weezing Terra put in so much work. The Encore on the Callie Shadow put in so much work. And then Life Orb Chien-Pao also put in so much work. Great game. So happy I was able to show it off. And I will see you in a game 2. Okay, second game of the day. It's actually a really cool team. It's like a pretty standard Trick Room team, and then we just have Primarina. You know, we got, Primarina jump scare. I mean, not a jump scare, because I love Primarina, but... Okay. So this is definitely a pretty hard Trick Room team. I do like the Weezing. The issue is, what do I lead with the Weezing? Because they have double normal type and a dark type. But Terra Water Weezing I also feel like can go kind of insane here. And then what do I bring? They can follow me, so I can't taunt their horse, which is definitely a problem. But I will have my Iron Hands to help me in Trick Room. This is actually tough. This is definitely tough. And do I go Chien-Pao? A part of me just wants to bring the Dragonite, but I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. I think, ideally, I would be able to taunt. Ideally, they don't lead follow me, and I can taunt, but that's not feeling amazing. Y'all could have given me 17 guesses. 17 guesses as to what they were gonna lead. Honestly, 27 guesses, and I would not have guessed this. I was like, surely it's gonna be a Moongus plus Ice Horse. Surely it's going to be Incin plus Ice Horse. Really, I just thought that they were gonna lead Ice Horse and then a way to stop my fake out. But they didn't do that. This gets ruined if they are... This definitely gets ruined if they are, Mental Herb. So maybe I'm supposed to double the Amoonguss here. Mental Herb Jump Scare? No. Cool. Okay. Oh, and you Quake your own Amoonguss. That is rude. Like, I'm gonna be honest. That is rude, and that did a lot of damage to me. I'm gonna... There's not really a point in clicking Toxic, is there? There's not really a point in clicking the Toxic button, I don't think. I'm gonna Protect, though. I'm gonna Psychic the Ursa King. Okay, Ursa King's actually the mon to swap. That I'm very surprised. Okay. Okay. I think I can live with this, but maybe I can't. Maybe I cannot. This will do very little damage, but I'll get something. I'll get a little something. Oh, and you actually Sludge Bomb into that. Okay. I'm gonna Taunt here, and I'm gonna Psychic into the Whimsicott. Nope. Where is there a Whimsicott? Nowhere. I'm gonna Taunt, and I'm gonna Psychic into you. I think I do definitely want to stop Trick Room from going up. They can't protect their Amoonguss, but I probably do lose my Weezing here, and I think I just have to be okay with that. Because I've already revealed the Taunt. So they should not try to Trick Room here. But I think being able to Taunt is going to be huge. So this means no Trick Room, and arguably more importantly, no Follow Me. Sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you're wrong! Okay. Honestly, like, just to be completely honest, I actually probably would have clicked Trick Room in my opponent's position as well. Like, sometimes there are just those moments where you try to get into your opponent's head and you're like, okay, I know, you know I have Taunt. So their win con, or maybe not their win con, but I think they're in a pretty rough spot, so what they have to do is really... they could play really aggressive and say, I know you're not gonna Taunt, I think you're gonna be greedy and click something else. Now no, there's no point in clicking Toxic Spikes. Okay, I'm gonna Taunt here, though. And probably just Astral. Oh, they're actually just gonna let me Astral here? Okay. That's not ideal, but I can maybe live with it. Oh! I was +1. Well, I was +1, okay. Taunt into Indeedee? Yes? Oh, they're running Dazzle and not, a Psychic move. Okay, then it makes sense. Then it makes sense to me. Then it makes sense to me. Ursa King comes in. Yeah, sometimes this lead just dismantles teams. Truly, sometimes this lead really does just dismantle teams. Yeah, that's fair. Like, you can click Protect with your Ursa King, but we saw Dazzling Gleam is not gonna KO, then next turn I just click it again. Like, I do think my opponent, like, maybe if they're Terra Normal on their Ice Horse, like, maybe that's something that you would try to go for in that position, and then you click I Taunt You so you can't set up Trick Room, then you click Glacial Lance, you go to +2. Like, honestly, you definitely could have cooked something there. You definitely could have cooked something there, but I really feel like you have to be Terra Normal, or you can go maybe Terra Water and not take too much damage, but you're not getting Trick Room up. That's one thing for sure. And then I have my Iron Hands, and I can click, my electric move and everything like that if you're Terra Water, so the plays I went for felt pretty safe, and I am really surprised to see them lead the Ursaluna into a Weezing. I have done that though, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes when I see Weezing and I see Calyrex Shadow Rider and I'm using Ursaluna, I'm like, oh, I should bring it because it's a normal type and I can really leverage that against my opponent, but then, unfortunately, with the neutralizing gas, when the Ursaluna gets burned, Guts is turned off, so your attack is actually just halved. So it's not it's weird that it's like, it is a good bring, but at the same time, it's not a good bring. You have to be very careful. You have to make sure you KO the Weezing, and then you can go to town with your Ursaluna against the Ghost Horse. So that's kind of what I would say about that, but two good games for the team, and I will see you in a third game for today. Oh my gosh, my opponent's cooking. Oh my gosh, they are cooking! Okay, very cool. Very cool, okay. I know this is gonna, shock everybody. I know this is gonna shock everybody to your very core, but wait until you see what I'm gonna lead. Never before. Never has this lead ever been done before, especially not in the last 2 games. Especially not in the last 2 games, but I just feel like Weezing is amazing here. Okay, but then what I haven't brought the Dragonite. I really do think there's a place for Iron Hands, and arguably I should be bringing Iron Hands here, but I have brought the Dragonite 1 time. I haven't brought the Dragonite 1 time, and I would like to bring the Dragonite, I think. And I think a case could be made for Dragonite. There's 1 Ghost type, but E-Speed can pump out some absolutely nasty damage. And if I ideally, I can set up with my Weezing and Cali enough that Chien-Pao and Dragonite just clean. Let's try it. Let's try it. Again, I really do think a case could be made for the Iron Hands, but here we are. I haven't gotten to bring the Dragonite yet, so let's bring the Dragonite. And we're going with the tried and true lead, the Cali Shadow, great card, the Cali Shadow and the Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, on lead. And let's see what my opponent leads. Fez and Miraidon. Okay, cool. I can get on board with that, I think. I am not going to set up Toxic Spikes. Should I? It could actually be so good. I am going to. I maybe need to save the Terra for the Chien-Pao later, but I probably lose my Cali here. Is that worth? I think it is. I think it is. They're gonna Terra. Okay, are we seeing Terra Normal? Are we just seeing Bop hit him with that nasty Terra Normal? Okay, I don't think that's gonna be Terra Normal, but I've been surprised in the past. I should have protected! I didn't want them to get a free Tailwind, but, so that's why I didn't protect that here, because I didn't want them to get a free Tailwind up. Okay, Drift coming out. Okay, I got. I got. Ladder is laddering, and they did get me. They did get me. Yeah, Protect would have been super safe there. Set up my Toxic Spikes. Everything get a little poison. Okay. I feel like I'm in a position now where they know I'm gonna want to protect with my horse, right? They know I'm gonna want to click the protect button with my horse. Let me see what they can swap in. They can swap in plenty. I need to make sure Miraidon is in range. Of a double up for my Mons in the back. Okay, who are you drifting? Yep. Okay, so we got him on the call, which is something. Which is something at the very least. I get like a little bit of damage here. Again, nothing crazy. Nice Lunch Bomb. Oh, I'm still alive. Ooh! I'm too good! Let's go. Huge. Huge. Crit the Miraidon? Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, now Miraidon is in range of an E-Speed, which is very good. I think they pick up a double KO here. Is that okay? I'm thinking, is that okay? I'm gonna protect here. I'm gonna protect this time. They really got me. They really got me with that, though. Like, I don't think there should be a way to come back, but I'm gonna try. I am absolutely gonna try my best here. Yep. To be expected. I think, was my horse still faster? This turn kind of relies on my horse still being faster. But I click Sucker Punch. And I click Psychic. Here. I don't, was my horse still faster? I don't think so. But let me see. I do wish I had protected turn 1, but Pheasantipity, if I'm not mistaken, does get Tailwind, so I didn't want it to be a turn where they target down my Weezing, and then, because they want their Hydron Engine, and then also get their Tailwind. So I thought with my Sash, yeah, you protect that. I do like that. So I don't get my +1, but I do get to take your Miraidon. And I still have not Terra'd. Like, that's one thing I'm holding. I still have not Terra'd. My opponent has Terra'd. And whatever comes in, you're getting poisoned. Let's see what it is. Okay, getting a poison on the Dondozo is, like, actually not terrible. That's actually quite good. Do they Tailwind here? I don't want them to Tailwind sub. I really don't want them to Tailwind sub here. But I'm gonna double protect this turn. Okay, so they are going for the Dozo mode. The Tatsu will also be poisoned. Okay, yep. They get their commander off there. I think a sub would be the absolute worst case for me. I just have to hope that they don't do that. I do want to see what they go for here, though. Like, are they clicking EQ? Or are they clicking order up? Because maybe I can swap into my... Okay. Okay. Poison, get poisoned. Okay. Tatsu also poisoned. I'm trying to think if there's a way out of this for me. I'm gonna throat chop, and I'm gonna bring in my Dragonite here. I could also swap in the Dragonite on the Chiempao spot. No, I'll do this. I'll do this. The issue is I can't protect my Dragonite, which is certainly a problem. Maybe I was supposed to click, Stellar Terra here? But I want to say my Chiempao lives this. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, a little bit of damage, I'll take it. Life Orb. Okay, so I do get my Dragonite in. Okay, that's quite good. Okay, we're alive, but it's not good. They have lefties, but they're also poisoned. I'm gonna go Terra Normal here, I think. I think I just go Terra Normal. Okay, Ice Spitter and Throat Chop. I think I have to do this. What I am hopefully able to do is, I think they're gonna want to go for a order, if they have order up, I think they want to click order up into my Dragonite. So ideally, what I am attempting to cook here is calling that, getting an extra attack off with my Chiempao, which will then put them in range. I think they actually will go down. No, they'll be just off from going down to poison. Oh, they wave crash. Okay. They actually go down now to... Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody hold. I shouldn't have Terra'd there, but I don't hate that for me, to be honest. Okay. Okay, everybody hold. Everybody hold. Everybody hold. They take some more chip damage. Cool. Love that, 5-me. Okay. Let me think. Let me think about this endgame. So what I'm thinking about doing in this endgame is I click Sucker Punch into the Tatsu. I'm thinking about clicking Sucker Punch into the Tatsu. Hope that it's in range. And Psychic. I think it's all I can do. I really think... I think this is all I could do. I could double protect again for a little bit of chip damage, but like I said, if they get their Tailwind up, then I think the Fez should beat me. Then I think the Fez and Dippity should in fact beat me here. Come on, pal. Let's go! Let's do it! Okay! Okay, unfortunately we do lose our Chiempao. Chiempao, you did amazing. Oh, we didn't! We didn't even! Bop! Not today! Terra Normal Miraidon! Not today, Terra Normal Miraidon! Let's go! Oh, that one felt extra sweet! Yo, let's go! Sometimes it's like, when you get got, if you play ladder, you're gonna get got sometimes, you know, Terra Normal Miraidon, or, you know, I got destroyed by, what was it? Play Rough Ogerpon the other day. So, you know, like, sometimes you're just gonna get got, but then being able to come back, fighting your way back when you get got, it does feel absolutely amazing. Yo, this game was a ton of fun, and I will see you in the rental code area for my final thoughts. This team was an absolute blast to use. Weezing is so fun. Weezing is such a disruptor and is just so fun. Being able to use the Toxic Spikes so that way your Weezing and your Shadow Rider Calyrex are able to just absolutely blow holes through your opponent's team, and then you can bring in either like your Urshifu, your Chien-Pao, and your Dragonite, and then just be able to prio spam them to death. And it was just such a good time. So I will have Animus linked in the description down below. I will have the paste in the description down below as well, and the rental code is on screen for you if you do want to try it. And it's just honestly a really fun team. Encore on Cali, not a lot of people expect it, as we did see in game 1. They protected, I went for Encore, then all they got to do was protect pretty much for the rest of the game. So that can be a really fun move to use as well. I do want to say, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. If you did enjoy this content at any time, please remember to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not, please feel free to do exactly none of that. And I hope everybody has an absolutely amazing rest of their day. Okay, that's it from me. Bye!